Hey guys, it's your boy V back with more Malfijawai content, and honestly I just woke up. I was really tired and I slept through the whole thing and I forgot that there was patch details. Damn. So yeah, the video will be really late and it is very late. So anyways, let's get through the patch notes. So Enraged Retailer of Hell and the Hydra has returned to Marvel Future Fight. Ghost Rider, who has acquired a new uniform at a tier 4, obviously. Sin has acquired a new uniform at a tier 3, and Fury, show the Fury of Hydra. And as we were expecting, definitely the Halloween update. So, two new uniforms. Let's see. We have the 1750 full cost Universal Superhero Ghost Rider Rage Return uniform. We will get the tokens as well. He gets chain hit increase 10% when attacking from the uniform effect. He also changes the passive for tier 2 passive and the 4-star passive. So tier 2 passive now has well, it looks about the same. To self, it still gives 120% damage increase to super villain type, just like all older uniforms. Then we have skill damage and bonus damage. Maybe the skill damage and bonus damage have been increased. I'll have to try and compare. But anyways, the passive is probably slightly better. Maybe 90% chance to become immune to fire damage. So he could be nice for Jean Grey World Boss Legend. And then we have fire damage increase 30% to himself. The first skill obviously burn, stun, and some damage from there. And also we have decrease all basic defenses to enemies. That's a good one if it applies actually debuffs. Second skill has a V pad. I think it could be the proc skill, maybe burn, snare, and silence. So he does have burn and silence, so two cancel for ABX and snare cancel for Alliance Battle Legend. Nice. He also gets super armor and 20% all basic defense increase. So PvP buff again. Third skill has burn, snare, paralyze. So he does have burn, silence, and paralyze, all the cancel for ABX, which are good. I hope he's able to beat Odin. And again, we have Snare for ABL. Recovers 30% of HP, 20% of. So, pretty small buffs for him. Maybe he's OP already with the uniform. So 20% attack and defense frenzy buff, also damage immunity for 6 seconds and some extra damage. The fourth skill now actually has burn, deals 50% of fire damage, okay, stun, incapacitation, paralyze, invincibility to himself, 100% chance to penetrate everyone, and then you get the following effect for 0.1 second. So when attacking super villain types, you also increase your damage by 150% for one attack. Okay, and then also for 3 seconds, it's actually 3 seconds of cooldown, so it will go for 7 seconds. That's not bad. And then we have fire damage of course, some extra attack from this thing, and the cooldown for this thing is 17 seconds. So they kind of changed. Like the previous third skill had longer cooldown, had sort of this passive, although the ignore targeting. Now the fourth skill has the same effect, but the procs had been cut in half. It was 250% proc on the third skill. Now he has 150% only. Is it gonna make a big difference? We will see about that. The fifth skill has burn, snare again, paralyze. So he only has snare. Yes, obviously Thor can cover the shock season, as well as for, I believe, the fracture season. We might need someone else, maybe Jean Grey or someone. We will see about that. And maybe just swap cancel if he is ABL meta. He has burn, snare again, 10% chance to fire resistance again down, paralyze, all basic defense decrease, invincibility again. So he has double invincibility on the what was that, the fourth skill 6 second, and then 5 second, fifth skill has 6 seconds, so 12 seconds of invincibility and 20% of all attacks. So really small buff for him. We don't see something 65, 50, 60% attacks just like Doctor Strange, but I'm happy because Doctor Strange was really shit. Apart from World Boss Legend, he's not worth it, so I'm definitely happy. He's getting some buff, absolutely. Fourth skill being neo targeting, kind of. I'm not sure how I feel about this. It also has the 150% proc instead of the 250 that he has. I just hope that he's enough with all the ABX cancel and snare. Sin Rage Return, which looks like Black Widow version 2. We have the revenge token, the paywall character of the update. Always it's female character. So we do get it from the tokens. By the way, for these tokens, you will get these token from the 7-day check-in event, 10 of them. 20 you can get from obviously spending real money, and then you can get this uniform. if you want to save some and for the tokens. So uniform effect, we actually get chain hit damage 10% when attacking and guaranteed dodge rate, which is nice. We have two super villain allies, increases basic damage dealt to 55. So she officially is the speed villain meta support now for that day. Also, she officially is the female villain meta support for ABX as well. So she takes 2 days. So probably Craven is out now because Mystique I believe gives you 40% damage to villains and heroes. Craven I think gives Sinister allies 35% if I'm not wrong. And she with 55 removes Craven and Proxima Midnight from the female villain as well as the speed villain ABX. So she definitely becomes meta support for 2 days. Now it's 55% to boss type, so it is also possible that she might be able to take some of the ABL days if you're not using Luna already. Like if you're not using Luna and if you don't have the new uniform, if you're say using someone like I don't know, maybe Dr. Octopus or something, you could try her. Well, I think she could be mainly ABX 2 days. We will see if she has any ABL value. I forgot if she has actually. So speed supervillain. Ghost Rider, you cannot use it. Of course, he's a hero. So supervillain allies only. We will see about that. So let's see the skills. So we have 35%, sorry, 30% physical attack increase also on the passive. We also have decrease basic damage received decrease, stun, paralyze, some extra damage, burn silence, some extra damage, burn stun, all damage immunity, okay, and damage, burn silence. So she does have paralyze, silence, and burn all the ABX cancel. Could that mean she could be meta, replacing Green Goblin? Because Jean Grey is too strong for the female villain. So I don't think she's gonna be Jean Grey. But she could, because she also is a leadership. So she can be like 30% to herself, and then you can use her own passive on herself. She could be self-buffing character, Green Goblin on the side and Mystique on the side. Unless of course you can use Black Cat if you have like Black Cat, Sin, and then Green Goblin. So it depends. She could also be a replacement and a new meta replacing Green Goblin for the speed villain ABX as well. So we will see about that. She has all the ABX cancels, which definitely she needed. So immunity on the third skill. Fourth skill has burn, silence, invincibility, 50% of attack and defense frenzy buff. Looks nice. And the fifth skill again has burn, stun, silence. So many cancels, so many multiple skills having silence, burn, and paralyze. That's gonna be amazing for this girl. And this looks pretty amazing actually. Sadly, actually, the paralyze is only on the first skill. She doesn't have paralyze on any other skills, but that's all. You just need one skill, and that's the first. Should be nice. Now, anyways, Ghost Rider tier 4, let's see, Endless Burn. So we have when Striker Cell is used, 20% of HP for 1 second, and then it's gonna be a refreshing buff, definitely just like Moon Knight. Increase all resistance plus by 80%. So he becomes insane for PvP, and flame damage increased by 50% of flame resistance. So they kind of gave him the PvP and PvE buff both simultaneously. Now, it could mean that he might be meta for ABX. It could also mean that he might be like just like Jean Grey, because all I see here is actually the freaking immortality artifact, just like Wolverine and Null. So could this mean that he's gonna be like the second Carnage, better Carnage, and you could use him and with a CDP of Rage, and he will still take out a lot of metas with that insane fourth skill. It is possible that he might shine both in PvP and PvE now, which we will see. So skill like all resistance, that 80% is a big one, plus the extra fire damage. So that's nice. I can't wait to use him with Ghost Panther. We have Hydra Swarm from the skill Sif tier 3. Burn, stun, ignore target dodge rate by 80%, 80% chance to penetrate basically everything. 10 seconds of invincibility. Also, we have accumulation when attacking. Now, I forgot to check if Ghost Rider actually has accumulation. I did not check that, because there is no change for the tier 3 skill. So tier 3 skill remains same. There is no accumulation on the skill right here. I think there was accumulation on the tier 3 skill. If it's not here, I forgot. You guys can correct me if I'm not wrong. But there is no accumulation on the skill itself. So it should be on the tier 3 skill. For Sif also, it's on the tier 3 skill. So we will see how that rolls. That's how the tier 3 skill looks like, but it's not working. Yeah, it's, I don't know why, it's just an image. It's not, it's not moving. I don't know. New artifact for Ghostwriter and Sin have been added. So we have the immortality, guard break immunity, HP does not drop below 1 HP or below, recovers 50% HP after the event effect ends. Also, you get extra HP of the total instinct. For Sif, oh my god, seriously, 15% more damage to super villain types enemies. She is going insane. So you have total 70% buff for villain characters. Jean Grey is gonna be even more OP, and Jean Grey is gonna cap much easier now on the female villain days. So we will see about that, man. I think it could mean that because Black Cat is already there for people who actually bought the uniform. Also, Morgan might lose some value for paywall players because Morgan gives you, I believe, 60% total attack, 30% attack, and 30% damage or something like that to universal types. So Sif could be replacing Proxima, obviously, for people who do not have Black Cat, and probably Morgan Le Fay, who for people who do not, who basically have them. So that's nice. Game edit fixes here and there. Some text of fortitude has been changed. Doesn't matter. We look forward to your activist participation in the event and blah blah blah. So well, they actually gave Ghostwriter a lot. Definitely a hybrid character, looks like it. The buffs are very small, the 20% attacks and here and there. The tier 4 skill is a mix of the PvP and PvE. So I'm really hoping for him to shine enough in most of the content. Absolutely. And hopefully he beats also Odin. I really hope that he's able to beat Black Bolt for Alliance Battle Legend. Black Bolt has been meta for a very very long time. It's been, I think, almost a year, I think a year since we got Black Bolt's uniform. He also got buffed, so that is probably one of the most ridiculous uniform Marvel feature fight has ever given us. That was also a season uniform and it was OP. So I really hope Ghost Rider also is OP and is definitely worth 1750 crystals with the tier 4. Finally, the Vengeance returns, and definitely looking forward to try him out in different content. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about this update is coming. We also have some events coming here and there, but I'm not going to cover them. You will see them when they come to the game. It's not that insane. So yeah, we also, by the way, got the Black Bolt uniform you can purchase from this thing as well. So for people who do not have that, you can get them unless Ghost Rider actually removes Black Bolt from the universal male meta. Although I still think that Black Bolt is an insane uniform to get, very useful. Sad part is you can only use him on very few World Boss Legend stages. That's the only thing. Morgan Le Fay, I would say hold for now. She, yes, still is the meta for Universal Female Alliance Battle Legend for the Jean Grey Day, but she also now gets removed by Sin on the female villain ABX. So she's probably gonna be only meta for one day. That's gonna be the Universal Female Alliance Battle Legend. So it depends on which one you want. I would say Sin might have a better value because she will cover female day and speed villain day for you, while Morgan will cover only one day if you get her, or actually 2 days. Again, same, it depends on which one you get. So I leave that to you guys, and all the uniform actually are pretty amazing, so you can definitely choose which one you want to get. Uniform discount also is coming, so you can purchase, but I would say don't do this. Black Friday is very soon, almost just a month from now, or maybe just over a month from now. So I think everyone should purchase the uniform on the 50% discount instead of the 40%. So please do that. Anyways, let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about this event and this patch. And as always, if you do enjoy the content, I hope to see you again. Take care. I'll see you all in the next one. I'll have to cover this one actually first as well. So I did not see that Titan Madness Shield Archive event. So that looks pretty nice. You can get some Dimension Chest, PM Comic Card Chest. So that's nice. We have some R5 Archive event. So I'm not that excited about this. The premium card definitely, but anyways, it's, well, it's okay. It's not just like the premium selectors, so not that. Anyways, take care. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.